feel like they checked out on. I think.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Jayhawks will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Spears. Grab near the sticks. It's Walters. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. And the Buffaloes are on the move. He's got an open man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. All kinds of room to the right. Past the 30. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
From the gun, the running back has it. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Spears. Makes the catch. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down.
Turning it on. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go with a direct snap. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. And the Buffaloes are threatening on 1st and goal.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and he missed it. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. USF is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll do it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They have it for the 3rd time and still looking for their initial first down of the game. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Jayhawks in the hurry up. Defense in press coverage. Now they'll run the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Back to throw, it's Spears. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Toppin. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Right down the middle. On target to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Mung. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Double time. Hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. One more snap coming before halftime.
Brings up third down.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Colorado! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just 1 over Temple. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Here we go.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. As they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Nice move to keep running. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try to sneak it. Got the first down and more.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here we go, back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Toppin. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to run for it. The stiff arm gets him loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Oh, he wants it all. Finds a spot in the middle. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to...
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them. And the try is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically.
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Might be looking to run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Waltzes into the end zone, and he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Toppin. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Quick pass on the jet motion. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll give it to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this.
Just keeps moving. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Kansas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
20, Kansas, 17.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good at zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
A designed run for the quarterback. Got the first himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, dude. In today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
Right on the money. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Dropping back, it's Spears. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Quick shovel pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Slithers into space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The Buffaloes are on the move. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Gibson. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The option look. Got room to work. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Buffaloes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And off from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. Under fire. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things.
Not a clean game, but we got the job done. Computer played great. As the team, we rushed for over 100. It's a pretty good game.